Live? How many drivers we have here?
18.
-3. Yeah.
Oh shit, 50.
You're ready to go. Santu Reka, hello. Hey man, how are you doing? You had a good race in Brazil. Got to congrats you, I guess. I was in a dark place for a moment. Now I'm all good. Elder Posque. Erder Posque. I can't pronounce that. Who are our beautiful commentators today? It's me and your good friend AJ. It's Enrique. Enrique, how do you pronounce the Posque part?
Enrique.
Enrique Posque. OFR VR, welcome to stream, man. And all the other guys there.
We've got VR in the chat too.
Yeah, and Avi
also.
and Della Posque. Alright. So welcome to OFR D3 Brazil, and today we are commentating with AJ. How are you, AJ?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Good. Interesting to see how much people been improving from last week and who's gonna be doing well today.
Absolutely, we've got a few drivers who have gone up into D2, and I think looking at the drivers, I think Tim is one of the favourites going into this weekend.
Yeah, I've seen Tim doing a lot of improvement.
Yeah, I think La is also going to be up there. Foffolino, who's going to be the D3 teammate for me next year.
Okay.
He's quick as well. So is Pizzada. And a few drivers are really quick, but don't quite have the consistency nailed yet.
There is also a few new names I haven't seen before. Gadwasa and Shinne58 and Palhela also is racing here today. Interesting what he can do. He's willing to improve a lot and practicing like any other. I think who's in the first now? I don't know. Is it one Fotolinea? Yeah.
I believe, yeah. Van Foffolino. And then he's got Pizzada. Was it Balher? Sorry, he's behind him. And then we've got Pizzada, who's coming up next. And then I could not tell you because I could not find them.
There is only one guy trying mediums. It's a PJ Ropa.
Yeah, I don't think it's completely the right way to go in these 25% races. I think hitting lap 1 is quite easy when you're on the softs till mediums.
It's like Monaco 25%.
Yes.
One lap on softs and the rest of the mediums. Do you think you can complete the race with after one lap on mediums and going rest with soft?
I don't know. I would say probably.
If you want, you can take over one Fotolinio's lap.
Okay. He's just come through sector 1. He's done a 17.3. That's a pretty good time. I think that's equal to the special event times that they were doing, so that's good so far. Then coming into second sector, you want to be putting the RS down to about 2. Then coming through this tight and twisty section, really difficult to do. And then coming into this section, the Albon Hamilton corner, and yep, seems to have done that pretty well. Got on the power nice and early, and going through the flat out left-hander, not always flat in the race though, and set purple lap time so far, and now on to run to the line, and he wants to put it in overtake, but he's leaving it in hot lap, so maybe thinking that he can't quite control it.
I think
yet.
around 111.
Yeah, seems like it might be a 110.
110. Okay, 110.
Yeah, 110.284. Good time from him.
Vijay Europa had an invaded lap, I think. Let's see, McLaren, is it Mr. Casanova finishing his hot lap? Able to set 112. Then there is.
One had a really nice slipstream coming down there. And Pizzada goes top with a 9.9. Good lap from him too. Yellow flag sector 1, I think it's one of the McLarens. Yeah, it's Mr. Casanova. Clearly he's just slowing down for his lap, for his in lap. Yeah, doing some off-roading. And then we've got, who's coming next? We've got a Red Bull, I think.
Shin.
Yeah, Shine, I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's coming to the line now. He's keeping it in ERS mode 5, putting the DRS now is open. He wants to be narrowing the track, and he's got to the line, and it's going to be top with a 1.8.9. That is a really good lap from
That is
Shin.
really good lap.
That's D1 surely.
Yeah, I think we saw a lot of D2 drivers doing also really great laps in here earlier this weekend. Mickey passed, I think it's not. He had a really low ERS when he started the lap, so I think he's not able to put that one good. Oh well, 110 flat, so P3 for now.
I think he just about kept it throughout the lap.
So I think we're gonna ride with Yoto Yusu. He's starting his hot lap now.
Okay.
Oh.
I think D-Day will cross the line first, I believe.
Yeah, and D-Day
he's
goes
just gone
wide.
wide. Now he's doing some off-roading with himself, and I think that is, yeah, it's just Shin going on his in lap. So I guess Joto Jitsu's also sort of ruined his lap. Did you just catch what happened there? Did he just go wide?
Yeah, little lock up and then just.
Ooh. We've got Literalis. He is crashed in the pit lane.
Oh, that's a hard one. Hard place to.
Yeah, luckily there's a little bit of space on the inside there. That's Toro Rosso could go through. I think it's Ranfafellino. Yep, it is. And
there is a team starting his hot lap now.
okay, he's one of the favourites going into here. So yep, he's going to come down the front straight now, and Centre Rest is probably one of the most difficult parts of the track because you really need to nail it. You've got to brake at the exact right time. He's actually gone a bit wide and missed the apex there. And now he's going to come through the final corner before you get to sector 1 sort of line. And let's see what time he can put in. That is quicker than what Mickey passed did.
Yeah.
I think it was by about a tenth, so this could be P2 if he carries on like this. He's turning quite a lot through there. I think he got a little bit of understeer going through that quick right-hander, and now into the slow part of the track. And Bondevine has left the session. Maybe some connection issues. Yeah.
Who wants some OFR rumors? Well, everyone wants OFR rumors, Gwendo.
Tim's just invalidated his lap. He went wide after the long left-hander, and then they just went a little bit off track. It wasn't.
He's speeding.
Yeah, he's pitting.
Lexus on out lap.
Ooh, we have Waza.
Yeah, God was a.
Yeah, he's just gone P2, and still about a second behind his teammate. But that's a good job from the Red Bulls so far. I think D-Day he's just invalidated his lap. Lex has just completed his lap.
Van Fotolino finishing lap now. Went a little wide in the. Or lost the traction a little in the last corner or last braking zone.
This is going to put him P2,
It's faster. It's faster than previous.
Ooh, just about misses out on P3 there by about 600ths of a second. So I'm sure there's time to find. It was about 5/10 off in that last sector. I think he might have lost a little bit. Maybe going a little bit low on the RS. I didn't quite catch it. But La is about to finish his lap. He's about a 10th up on his previous best. And let's see if we can get P5 maybe. He's going to come to the run to the line now. He wants to narrow the track distance, and he's done that pretty well. And now he's going to cross the line, and he does go P5 with a purple final sector. So
PJ Ropo, it must be his outlap still. Maybe some mistake in the start and trying again. What about Yoto Yusu? Just started his outlap, so we're gonna ride with him. Yoto Yusu.
Nice. Do you want to take it over?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Stays a little bit longer on the fourth gear that I'm used to. I always like to try to remember to go on higher gear earlier so I can be more confident to go on throttle. A little bit traffic front of him, Lorry gives room. No lockups. And really accurate gearing. Again, a little traffic, but Mr. Casanova paying attention.
Robo's had a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Lex.
Oh, damn.
And Lex has actually done another lap time.
193 by Yoto Yusu, that's nice.
Yeah, about 4/10 slower than Shin. So that's really good. And he's got the gap's actually shrunk down as Mickey Past has actually improved his lap. And he's only about 10th behind Jujutsu.
Could be that Literalis is the next one on a hot lap, and behind him is Tim also.
Yep, and he's just set a purple middle sector, sorry. No traffic up ahead, so he won't be able to get any slipstream. It will just be a flat out to the line. He wants to narrow the track distance again, and it's going to put him around 9th position, and that's a pretty good time for his first lap after crashing in the pit lane about 4 minutes ago.
199 by Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
Then is it?
Like the times are quick around here in the D3 session.
Pondolive setting also a lap here now. He was on ERS mod 3 there quite a long, but good time. 199 takes him to place P7 for now.
So I think with that penalty that we saw a few minutes ago, I can't remember who it was. I think it was it Joe Jujutsu?
It was Lex and PJ Ropo, yeah?
Oh yeah, BJ Robo. Sorry. Well, Lex has front wing damage, so clearly the collision was quite severe. Yeah, I guess it must have been quite severe to knock off quite a bit of his right rear wing, front wing.
There's a lot of traffic on the technical part of the track, and Palhelha makes a little mistake and crashes the wall a few times there.
Okay. Yep, he'll have to come to the pits and he'll do his final run. He's also got a save there. I think
I think one Fotolino is on a hot lap. Just finished the first sector and is 1/10 ahead of his best time. Now the technical part of the track. Stays on 6th gear here, that's
Yeah,
new
this is
for
the
me. And
part that makes the racing interesting.
yeah,
Because
all
you want to be sitting
oversteering.
behind them, but it's really difficult doing these
Yeah,
sections to stay with them with the dirty air. I
yeah.
don't think the dirty air is that bad on this game compared to the previous couple, but I think it will still affect the drivers in the race. And he's come around the final corner now. He's about 5/10 down on his time, so
He's gonna
they won't be
upart it.
improving. Yeah, as he's actually left, Bondervin's left again. I
Is
think
it
he's having some technical difficulties.
Mickey is on outlap, so Laurie is setting a time next. He's just coming to last braking zone here. Brakes a little bit for 50-meter board. Stayed on hot lap on that corner. Still on the hot lap. And set 19974 and P9. I didn't gain any positions, but improved his time a little. Mickey was on a hot lap, yeah. Or is there someone else in front of him? Red Bull, Ferrari maybe.
I mean,
It's PJ Roppo. Yeah, we're gonna stay in PJ Roppo because he doesn't have any lap time set yet. Then he also has a grid penalty waiting.
looking at the times, look at the gap between Tim to La in P9. That is really close.
Yeah.
That is well, remarkable because you would expect D3
And PJ Roppo joins the party there between Cascara and Lore. Everyone is really close to each other.
Is there like a significant gap between 10th to the rest of the field after that? Because 6/10 is quite a large gap in Formula One.
Yeah.
Obviously, real life it goes really quickly, but between F1 cars of how close they are now and how equal everyone else is in the top 10, I think Shin might just pull away from this a bit because 3/10 is a big gap, and then also Fujitsu is has a bit of a gap to Rizada. So
Sudosu is on an outlap, starting his hot lap, and Kadwaza is on a pit, so who's the other Red Bull? Shin, is he setting a lap time? Yeah. Did he improve by the 10th or so? I think he did. But Tim is also finishing his lap now. He also stayed in hot lap through the last straight here and improved 195. Good job.
yeah, that's closed the gap between the top 3 and the rest of the field. And now Tim's sort of in a world of his own in that group. Let's see if the other cars can fight back and a quicker lap than Tim. And Drillers, sorry I do not know how to pronounce your name. He's coming through the middle sector now, and this is his hot lap, his final hot lap, and we've got Shin just getting out the way there. To the left, he's coming through the Hamilton Albon corner now. No lockups, good job from him there. Gets a
Otto Yusu set 188.
Ooh, that's close now.
And Literally is now on the last straight here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he'll improve on his lap time. He was a little bit down in the previous one. And he's
no improvement. Close one.
yeah.
Bondovina
Down on his previous best. He's come through the middle sector. If there's anyone else that's coming to the line, I think it's Bondovin.
Yeah, I think he's trying to improve his time.
He should go up a couple of places here.
Yeah,
he
4/10.
I think he might have some connection issues because he has lagged out twice, I believe.
His legs improving? No, I think he's a little bit behind his best time already. 113.8, 112.3, nice, 1.4 seconds, and gains one position there.
Yeah, nice job from Lex there.
Yeah, I know in race if he takes it easy and just keeps his calm, he can climb up a lot of places. It's not the easiest track to follow or race anyone in the middle sector, or just patient I think is the key here, and consistency, and try to avoid all dangerous places. Cascada finishing his hot lap. Let's see if he's able to improve. He was, yeah, almost 3 tenths and takes P4.
Nice. And he goes wide. Going into the centre S's and completely cuts it. And I think he stopped on track.
Pondovine improved by 0.001 seconds.
Wow. Massive improvement there then. DJ Robbo is pretty much next. Oh, there's a McLaren across the line. I think it's Valhalla.
Yeah, I think his ERS done, so...
He might come off position. No, not quite. He doesn't improve on his
Fotolinio improved by 0.026. And I think these two cars on the back straight are going way too slow for a hot lap.
BJ Robbo is...
Mickey Pass running ERS 2.
No, it's not Shin. Was that? BJ Robbo does not improve.
Does it mean that Mickey has automatic ERS when... No, he just made a mistake and just wanted to finish the lap, I think.
I think it's just... I think most drivers...
Lowry improves and gains 3 places.
Nice.
Is there still anyone on a hot lap?
I don't think so. No. That's it, Ben. What I did realise is that on Shin's final lap, he was about 2 tenths up and then he invalidated somewhere.
Oh.
He's still going for it until... I think he might have invalidated it on the last corner.
And in the chat it says that Stinson is on the wheel, confirmed. Oh, okay. I didn't know this, Stinson. I didn't know that. I just thought that you have steady thumbs. But oh, and Leica is on control, that's for sure. You can see how unstable my steering always is, and I'm always find a way to spin the car. Thumbs. Did I say toes accidentally? I don't think.
I think it's a Tums.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this pit entry animation was quite slow there. It took a good minute.
Oh, there is a little contact between AIs. They always like to give little love taps.
This is the battle we want to see then, against the AI. And that's it. Do you want to take it through the order?
Yeah, Shina takes the pole with 188, then Yotoyusu 188.80, Mickey passed 4.5 tenths behind, and Cascara 6 tenths, Pondorin, Tim, Lori, Roppo, God, 1 Fotolinio, Literalis, Palhelia, Lex, Casanov, and D-Day. I think there was few guys who's not happy with their times, and especially D-Day, I think he had a difficult qualifying, so being 10 seconds behind the leader, I know he's much faster than that.
I think he DNF'd early on in the Grand Prix, so I'm sure he'll want to be fighting back in the race, and will just give us a good battle between everyone else and him coming through the pack. And actually, it was really close at the end of qualifying. It looked like who's it again? Shin. He was looking like he was about a second quicker than everyone else. But towards the end of the session, when everyone put their times in, it was less than a tenth. So
any predictions, Chat and AJ? I think Shin was really fast. Who was in the second place in quali? It was Yotoyusu.
Yotoyusu. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they get a clean start, they could be fighting for the win here today.
Hope so. Hope so. We can see a battle. Obviously, slipstream means a lot on this track usually,
D-Day starting on
especially
mediums.
yeah, especially down the front straights. It's very important. The DRS zone is also very late down the straights, about halfway through. Usually it's within the first 100 meters, but this track's just a little bit different. But yeah, the back straight is the main overtaking spot, and into turn 4, which is probably one of the most difficult corners on the track. But most corners on this track are challenging. But it's really difficult, as we saw in the real life Grand Prix. I think it was between Daniel Ricciardo and Kevin Magnussen, I believe it was, into turn 4. They had a little bit of a kerfuffle and really cost Magnussen big points.
And last race we've seen here in real life was really interesting. The podium was something different that we haven't seen in a long time, and I think even Alphas was in P4 and 5 in the end of.
Lex round. Yeah, on the formation that no one has been reset back to the grid, so I expect he just did it on his own, and well, that won't do any good to the tyres.
Yeah.
On the out lap or formation lap.
Yeah, I think taking easy now, and you can maybe put the temperature a little bit more down, but
yeah, but Prasada seems to be backing off the pack a little bit. A pretty big gap between him and the top 3. So maybe their tyres will be a little bit more cold when it comes to the race start. Maybe he wants to get an advantage on the likes of Mickey Past and Yoto Yusu.
yeah.
Luckily, Lex is caught back up, and he won't be the last driver to go into formation.
He's starting P12. I think the hardest place to start here is in the somewhere in the middle. We have 5 lights already, and we are racing.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit too quick. We are racing now, and yeah, Shin gets a good start. Yoto Yusu also gets a good start, and I think that was Tim going up.
Oh, Alpha spins there and collects few cars.
We've got a spinning
Tim?
Bonder bin.
And who's able to survive from that? It's gonna jump in the back of the critter. See who was there. It's one of the men, Pondovin team.
Quite a few drivers having front wing damage, I believe. But I'm surprised. I don't think Tim has any front wing damage, so he's got off the hook quite easily. I know he's right at the back and about 10 seconds behind, but it could have been worse for him. He could be having no front wing and having to survive blocking up every corner on the lap. I think Bondovin does have a bit of front wing damage on the right hand side of the front wing, and we also got Lar going down the order a bit, and we also got Waza and Fofolino. They also going up the grid a lot and into P5.
Lori just behind Literalis here, and Literalis getting a little bit out of the track and losing a little bit momentum there, and Lori is making easy overtake.
The top 4 seem to have got off really well compared to the rest. I think Fofolino has the advantage over Pizzada now.
There are no position changes in top 4.
Yeah,
there is a Lori goes really wide there, but is still able to keep it together.
Yep, I think D-Day has just been overtaken by Mr. Kazanov. Lex having a decent start, as always. He always seems to get a pretty good start in D3.
I think he's much more calm nowadays, and when it comes to racing, you know, not panicking too much, not thinking about it too much, just trying to have his own race and see where it takes him. I think that's a good way to get better in this game, just focusing on our own thing and not too much on others, or in the finishing position.
Oh, we've got a Valhalla, who's round, I believe. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. I think something happened. Yeah, the flag set to D-Day. It was, in fact...
oh, damn.
It's off once again. I'm sorry I even mistaked it for Valhalla. I just saw sort of slow moving McLaren, I believe.
Fotolinio just behind Cascara here, Karkaka here.
Okay.
Would you go for an overtake in the technical part of the track if you see a room there, or would you wait till the back straight?
I mean, it depends really. If you have a run, or if you're so much quicker going through the long right-hander when you just entered sector 2. If I got the run, I might go for a dive because there is just about enough room, and even into the Albon Hamilton corner, that is it's an overtaking spot if they make a mistake, but it's if they make a mistake and
Oh, one Fotolinio goes on the curb and then on the throttle and spins and gets resetted by the game on the track and collects someone there. I think was. Yeah, that's really unlucky. We had a talk about this thing yesterday with Havoc, that if somebody goes wide there and out of the track, the game resets you back on the track, and that's really dangerous for others.
Yeah, and now look, Lex is right up behind Valhalla, and
I think Valhalla has damage. Oh, little contact by Lex there, but
don't think there was much he could do about that.
Yeah.
To be honest. It looked like it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think Lex knew that he has damage and he's gonna take it so easy there and slow.
Actually, looking at Valhalla's front wing, it's actually alright. It's fine.
Yeah?
So, oh, Lex is actually round, I think. Yeah, Lex is round.
Oh damn, yeah. That's unlucky.
Let's see how much front wing damage he has. He's got he's only got the right end plate damage.
Maybe time to pit for the mediums.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not exactly that big of a problem if you use the front wing, because there is always that option to pit. Even on lap 1, you can still pit onto hards if you really need to, if the track has quite bad degradation. But I think most tracks you can easily go on the first lap in, and you can get away with it. I can't think of a track that doesn't really allow it. I can't really think off the top of my head. Maybe no, I can't actually think of any. I thought of Germany, because that has quite bad degradation for the softs, but I'm not sure about the mediums.
Yeah, I think in here there is not much difference pace-wise in soft and medium here. Yeah, and then decoration soft last easy 13 laps, 14 laps.
Shin has left the session, the leader.
Oh no.
That is so surely he's lagged out then, and that was costing P1, and surely it's going to cost him tons more positions.
Yeah. I hope he's able to join somehow back.
I hope he has more invites, because he was looking to be the clear favourite.
Yeah.
He was, because he was clearing off.
Mickey Pass trying to overtake the AI here now.
That was an illegal overtake, I think.
What, is Shine back because the AI made a move back? No, he's not back, but the AI went for it.
I think it was an illegal overtake, because he went off track to overtake on the inside, so you just can't cut that bit at all. Otherwise you will get penalised. But I think he went off there and yeah, just illegal overtake. And now Shin's going to be overtaken by his teammate. We got yellow flag sector 3. Who's that? I can't see anyone.
It could be Williams. D-Day.
Yeah, I think it was D-Day. Yeah, he's going into the pits again. I guess he will be on medium tires.
There is now a car having a little bit issues with the AI in front of him. And he goes out because of that. And now Shin's AI slow down a little. Now Karkaka is having the same mission here.
Yeah, I think literally has front wing damage. Nope, don't worry. It's not. It's just me misseeing things. And Shin is all the way down in 7th. It just shows how much lagging out of the session does to lap time and stuff.
Yeah.
BJ Robbo is going to be the next one to overtake, and you can just see how easy it is to overtake AI on zero. Yeah, that's disappointing for Finn since he was doing so well.
Makes his one. He's able to. Then team is 9 seconds behind, but should not take long enough till he catches him.
And I think Lex might, yeah, he has more front wing damage, unless he just didn't replace his front wing in the pit stops. I don't see anything that could get in his way. We got yellow flag sector 2. That is a Williams of D-Day who's just getting out of the way of the drivers. And
I think we're gonna have an overtake here by Literalis on Karkaka. Mickey passed also really slow here. On the main straight, I'm not sure what happened to him.
And into the wall and into the path of BJ Robbo, and he just gets away with it there.
It's in a dangerous spot.
Straight into the wall. That was a Felipe Massa 2016 type.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he just flung across the track. I think he might have caught a wheel or something on someone else's car. It caused him to DNF there, and that's very disappointing. And the people that went into pit lane won't really get much of an advantage because the virtual safety car's already over. D-Day's got a penalty for speeding, and I think Lex was hoping more for a full safety car there.
Yeah.
Seems like it just won't be. And I think by the end of the Grand Prix, Johto Jiu-Jitsu might overtake Lex, but bear in mind that Lex does not have to pit again.
Yeah. And who knows, we might see another safety car. Of course, we don't hope that, but there is always a chance, and we are in Brazil where the battle is really close. Really tight track. PJ Ropa was really close to Lorry before the last braking zone, but got a little bit worse exit than Lorry.
We've got many people in the pit lane now. We've got 3 people in the pit lane, including the leaders, both first and second. Waz's pit stop went pretty well, and Johto Jiu-Jitsu has already left the pit lane. And
PJ Ropa looking for overtake here in Lorry, but now not able to do it here. Lorry locks up a little, but shouldn't affect on his pace too much.
I think Shin might just be able to take over, and I guess I know it cost him the lead and he's all the way down in 9th, but I guess it's still points for him, and
yeah,
he can take home that, you know, he has led. He did lead the Grand Prix by a comfortable margin as well. And
he also showed all of that he has some serious pace here.
Absolutely. And do you know what pace it was in D2 yesterday?
Well, there was few guys going 1/8 in quali.
1/8, so yeah, he will fit just right into D2, maybe even D1.
Yeah. Oh, and PJ Ropa and Johto was both pitting, or Ropa almost got the pit wall.
Oh, I think there was a bit of contact there.
Yeah, hopefully no damage. So there is only two guys without a pit stop, Literalis and Mr. Casanova.
Yep, and he's not even past these guys, so he's going to struggle to be up there at the end. And
and Bondovin dives in the last braking zone, and Paheya loses one more position while he was fighting Shine's AI. He needs to get past now. He needs to brake later and get the move done, like he did.
I think Lex might actually I think Lex will overtake Mr. Kazanov here, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be close. I think Mr. Kazanov might just come out ahead of Lex. It's going to be close actually. Lex gets past.
We are saying Lika knows how to pronounce Casanova. Of course I know, it's... I'm not sure if I know the meaning of Casanova, but... yeah. I know how to pronounce it.
Am I saying it wrong, or are you saying it wrong? I don't know.
No, I don't know. The VR was saying that Alika knows how to pronounce Casanova. That was I started to think about the meaning of that thingy, but I think Ropo is gonna try to break later here and maybe overtake Lorry, or maybe make a dummy and overtake him next straight in a DRS zone. VRS zone.
He's
Made
got
me
a
all
really good
confused.
run out there. He's going to
Yeah,
try to go around the outside. Is he going to make the move done? He's going to
yeah.
try it. Go around the outside. He's got the run, and it seems like he's. Yep, at least I think it's. Yep, it's a done move. Actually, Lard does have a bit of front wing damage. Left hand side. So.
Which one? Who?
Law.
Oh, okay, Lorry. I always call him Lorry because of the number 1 in the end, and it's a Finnish first name.
I see.
Lore.
Is he Finnish?
No, I think he's Romanian, most likely.
We got yellow flag set to 2. That is a. Yeah, it's Valhalla. He's out. He's just DNF'd.
Oh, that's unlucky. Another virtual surprising no safety car.
Yeah, it's been pretty big incidents so far. Look, if anyone goes wide there, that would cause quite big. As Literalis almost getting a free pit stop here, so he'll jump a few drivers, I reckon. He's going to come out the pit lane. I think he'll be ahead of BJ Robo. So this has worked out perfectly in his favour.
Yeah, really well. D-Day had 4 pit stops. Been really unlucky race for him.
Yeah, I think he's going to struggle to catch up even if there is a safety car.
Lorry only 9 tenths behind Ferrari and BJ Robo. He was able to make the gaps a little bit smaller again. But other than that, I think there is a little spread out field for now. Do you think everyone has pitted? Everybody's almost in. Everyone on medium tire. I think Yotoyusu is in really strong place here now. After unlucky disconnect by Shinna.
Absolutely, I think he's gonna take this win home. He was 6 seconds slower that lap, and he's just received a 3-second penalty.
Yeah,
so
commentator curse.
That is his first penalty, so I think he's gonna get away with it. And Waza's only got a warning. Pizzada's had a clean race. Great job from him.
Alright.
Fafalino has had 2 warnings, and there's a 5-second penalty from Literalis. And then BJ Robbo's got 2 warnings. Tim has got 1. Bondavin's got 1, and Shin has 0 after disconnecting twice. Surprisingly, Shin's still in the points, and Lex, I think he's gonna be on the back of him soon.
And Miki said that he was catching up to Yotoyusu before he unluckily DNF'd. Really unlucky, man.
Yeah, Lex will, if he keeps his position of where he's about to overtake Shin,
he's gonna get on points.
Yeah, after a really unlucky first part of the race.
So he's missing right end plate, yeah?
Yes, I believe so.
And if you're missing right end plate, the turning on the left is harder, or?
Yeah, I think it's left.
Yeah.
Because that's, I think it's to do with
oh, that was really close that he hits Shinna here.
Oh, this is costing tons of time. He's going to go for the dive bomb.
There was a little.
Go through him there.
Yeah.
I think it's when people have disconnected that they will ghost a bit if it's a little bit.
Unstable connection, yeah. So now he has 22-second gap in front of him, and Mr. Kazanov's 3 seconds behind, and there is AI between them. I think Lori is catching PJ Ropo a little once again, and the same one Fotolinio is. He was 2 seconds behind, but now 1.5.
I think Lex will just about stay ahead of Mr. Kazanov. I think they've got pretty equal pace, and Mr. Kazanov hasn't actually got past. So yeah, it's going to slow him down even more than he already is, and he'll want to be in the battle for getting that point, and he's also going to have to let the leader through, I believe. So yeah, I think he's needs to do that straight away, and he's on the grass.
And now
and
the blue flag. That's really unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky timing for
good.
him.
Yeah, good that he kept out of the way of the leader, but his tyres are full of grass, and he's going to have to slow down for a bit. He's going to get the P11 because of how slow AI is. Yeah, we got yellow flag sector 1 as well.
Yeah, it's Williams and D-Day letting
Okay.
Literalis pass him, I guess. Or maybe even Tim. But I think Literalis.
Yeah, he's
One Fotolinio inside 1 second now. Now he dropped a little again, but
I think they're very similar.
yeah,
pace.
now there might be some mistake by Karkaka. He's losing a lot of time now. Let's see if he has his front wing. It's
no,
good.
There is on the right. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think there is a little bit too big gap for an overtake here, but
yeah, he's gonna have to slow down too with the ERS because he doesn't quite have enough to overtake Presida down a straight line, and that's the place that he'll want to overtake. If any places, yellow flag sector 3, I think it's been cleared. Yeah, also fine. Van Foffelino, he'll want to be in 0, which he is, and he'll want to just save up the ERS because he's clearly quicker. But what I have realised over the last couple of weeks is that there can be like light, like limey colour that is front wing damage, but it just doesn't show sometimes.
yeah.
I think that's just maybe like a crack in it or something that slowly falls off through the race. And
D-Day getting a few penalties here in a row.
Yep, Joto Jutsu, he's on this.
We might see an overtake here, at least overtake try on Karkaka by Van Fotolinio. He's only 4 tenths behind.
Link is gonna have to wait till the back straight.
Yeah.
He's actually used up all his ERS. He tries to
But
go
now
around
he
that
gets
side,
much
so
better exit.
Yeah, he's gonna have to try and get the good exit and go wide and get on with power earlier. And he's actually in the slipstream, and can he get past him here? Presida goes a bit defensive. We've got yellow flag sector 3 again. That's been cleared once.
Yeah,
Again.
there is also cars need to be lapped.
Yeah, I think it's Mr. Kazanov.
No, it's Shina again. This is not good for the battle.
Ooh, and this could actually be Van Foffelino round him. Oh, he gets past him better than what Presida did. And yeah, good job from the guys trying to avoid the AI. It's difficult, but it's not in Shin's power to.
And Mr. Kazanov been behind Shin a long time. The gap is already 19 seconds between Lex and Shin, and when Lex overtook, now Kazanov is able to do it actually, but that costs him a lot of time. 20 seconds, that fight.
That is shocking, that is. Yep.
Yeah.
Shoto Jitsu is P1 at the moment, and it's on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Yellow flag sector 2, I'm not sure who it is. The guy in second place, Waza, picks up a 3-second penalty. So I think they're both equal on penalties, and Yosho Jitsu, he's coming through and he's going to cross the second sector line now, and he's going to come into the final sector. This could be an improvement on his previous best lap actually, because he was a little bit up, and he's going to come to the line now. It's been a perfect Grand Prix for him. Shin's DNF has
good job, Yoto Yuso.
But nothing taken away from him. He's led a great Grand Prix and he wins it by 12 seconds.
We have a great fight with Karkaka and Van Foffelino. There was a little bit contact between them. Neither one of them has no extra ERS left, and I think one might be able to do it now, just before the finishing line. Let's see.
Ooh,
that was close. That was photo
Ryder
finish.
comes out on top. Great job from him. Literalis gets P5, BJ Robbo P6, Law P7, or Laurie as you like to call him.
Yeah.
Tim P8, and Bondovin will be the second to last across the line. Now in P9, Lex gets the final point after looking like a pretty bad race from for him.
Yeah. A few unlucky moments, but he had okay pace there. He was actually able to catch Bondovina towards the end.
Even before Shin got in the way, I think he had pace over Mr. Kazanov a little bit, and I think Mr. Kazanov didn't actually have any front wing damage, so it shows that he's not. He has consistency. So.
And I'm sorry, stream, that I was missing the telemetry. I was so focused on this battle between P3 and 4, but Quendo told Robo to tell me to put the telemetry on, so we got it for the last few laps. So thank you, Quendo, and thank you, Robot, and thank you, stream viewers. Good job. Unlucky for Shin. I think we could have had a really good battle for the P1 and 2 there.
Yeah.
We also had 365 messages in the chat, so thank you, chat, for being so active. Even though I didn't listen you guys all the time, that was my bad.
Yeah, I think for a 25% race, that's quite a few messages.
Yeah, that's really a lot. I think we got like in D1 around 400 or 500 messages maybe on 50% race. So
the final result is Jujutsu Jitsu. He gets P1, Waza P2, Brazada P3, Foffolino P4, Literalis P5, BJ Robo P6, Lart P7, Tim P8, P9 is Buzz Bondovin, Lex getting P10, great result from him after looking like a pretty bad race at the start. Mr. Kazanov P11 after being held back from the Red Bull of Shin behind him after lagging out from the lead. And the only G-Day gets P13, 3 laps behind the leader, and Valhalla and Nicky Past both being 2 DNFs in this Grand Prix, and unlucky for them.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna race in a really short break, and we're having another race. Do we? Robot, can you confirm? Yeah, I think we're gonna have another race, yeah, with the different commentators. All right. Okay, so thank you everyone for tuning in, and if you have time, check the incoming race also, and see you guys next week from my part.